This is a swap from a Euro 6 to a Euro 5 Dv6 8 valve, and it's just an insight on what you're going to have to do basically, because if I show you the Euro 6, it is stripped down to a bare block and head. Now I was going to repair this, but the tops of the head bolts just kept snapping off where they've done up so fucking tight. But unfortunately, when the belt snapped, it dropped a valve, which has broke the guides, bent another valve. I can't get the head off to repair it. It could be piston damage, but I can't even see if it's got piston damage, to be honest with you. But you've got to strip everything, and the reason is everything's different. So basically, if we start and this side, the turbo's different. On the Euro 5, the pressure sensor, oil pressure switch goes in the block. On the Euro 6, it goes in the oil filter housing, so you need to change the oil filter housing. Take the blanking plug out of the Euro 6 and put it in the Euro 5. Change the alternator and all the brackets. Change the flywheel, the clutch. Change the thermostat housing. Change the EGR valve. Change the fuel pump. Also, if you're going from a Ford to Peugeot have an oil level sensor. Now, I didn't want to mess around changing all that, so I've just left the old one out. What I'm going to do is just go into the ECU software and delete that. So, like I said, you've got to change everything. Fuel pump, even the timing belt. Obviously, the Euro 5 uses a wider belt. I thought what I'll do to make the belt last longer is use a Euro 5 belt on it. But if you look at the profiles that pick up the camshaft signal, are completely different between Euro 5 and Euro 6. So I'll put the Euro 6 sprocket on it, which is thinner, so the belt starts to ride off the edge of the sprocket. I've also read that the reluctor ring on the crank is different, so I'm going to have to take the crankshaft sprocket off the other engine and change that. The wider belt won't fit the Euro 6 crankshaft sprocket because the sprocket is not as wide. The belt won't even fit in it, so I'm just waiting for a belt to come, the Euro 6 belt. Now I'm going to change the crankshaft sprocket, the water pump, change the pulleys, everything over to Euro 6. The biggest problem I did see when I measured the injectors, Euro 5, Euro 6, from the injector seat to the tip, the Euro 6 injectors are about 1mm shorter. So you will need to change the copper washers from 2mm down to 1mm, because if you don't, the injector will sit slightly higher up, and the spray pattern, it won't spray directly into the combustion chamber in the piston. It will hit the crown and it will run terribly, be very noisy, and in the end it will just melt the tops of the pistons. So that's one thing to look out for. Obviously, to save money, I've done this through love, trying to save someone I know money. So this engine ain't cost me anything. I basically built it up out of bits I had laying around the workshop. But if you was to go and buy a Euro 5 engine today, you're looking at ideally 500 quid. A Euro 6 engine's about 900, £1,000. In the future, if I do this job for anyone else, I'm just going to pay the extra 400-500 quid and just buy a complete Euro 6 engine and put another Euro 6 engine in the van, because the amount of fucking about, swapping things over, the money you're saving, you're just spending in time and buying little extra bits and bobs here and there. I haven't put the engine in, I haven't heard it run, I've spun it over, it's got compression, it's got oil pressure. I've also been told that the pistons are slightly different, the valves are slightly different between Euro 6 and Euro 5. The engine will run, the van will drive normally, but when it's idling, it will be noisy. You'll get a bit of diesel knock. So just bear that in mind. But if you want my advice, if you're ever going to do this, don't bother. Just buy a fucking Euro 6 engine and put a Euro 6 engine in it. I'm going to put the engine in the van today. I don't know if the belt's going to come today, so I don't think I can fire it up. But when the belt comes and I fit it, I will fire it up and I will post the video, or I'll just put it on the end of this video so you can hear for yourself what it actually does sound like. And I might even show you a little video what it drives like. But like I said, honestly, anyone thinking of doing this to save a bit of money, unless you've got a Euro 5 sitting around that didn't cost you anything, it's probably worth it. But if you've got to buy an engine, you're better off buying a Euro 6. It's as simple as that. Got a Euro 5 engine and a Euro 6 van. Doesn't sound bad actually, considering what it come out of. A car that was fucked, you know, with a little love, a bit of TLC, you can bring them back to life.